All right, I'm going to teach you how to do the Spheros. So this is what a Sphero is. You would take one of those, you would tell me that you have one, and then on your iPad, let me see if I can get it to focus, you need to find the one that says Sphero Play. So you're gonna pick that. The big one that I just showed you is called Sphero Spark. If you do the teeny tiny little Sphero, you would be going to Sphero Mini. I'm going to show you how to do Sphero Spark. So it's going to scan for your Sphero. So keep it close. You're going to know you're connected when your Sphero lights up. If a different Sphero lights up, then you got connected to a different one. So it tells me that mine is connected, but I didn't see it light up. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to see if this one moves. It doesn't. So that means the wrong one connected. So I'm going to show you how you figure that out. We are going to walk back to the Spheros. And I'm going to look at them. Oh, do you see one that's lit up? Here it is. So when you connect, if the wrong one lights up, just switch with your partner and say, oh, mine connected to this one, and take that one instead, because it connected to one clear in the back room, and I'm not sure why it keeps doing that, but I will use this one instead. So we're gonna set it right there. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we have to get a little blue light to face us. This is really important. Anytime you pick up the Sphero, move it. You have to do that. You see this little green button? We're going to hit that, and then, okay, I need to move the Sphero. You see how the blue light is now facing us? I have to have that facing us. We are now in what's called joystick drive. That would mean it's like using it like a remote control car and bringing it back. However, that's not how we're going to really play with these right now. We are going to do something different with these. We would go to this one right here, and we're going to do something called blocks. This is what blocks look like. It tells you, okay, make sure you have aimed your Sphero. So we're going to do this again. See that blue light? Now it's facing us. Then I have my blocks. And I have done a whole bunch of blocks. Let me get them out. If you want to delete your blocks, you're just going to hit that little X to delete your blocks. I was playing with it earlier, so I have a whole bunch of them to delete. Okay, so here's your movement. This goes forward, backward, to the left, to the right, change the color. So let's say the first thing I want to do is I want to do purple. So I'm going to do purple in the first one. Then I want it to go forward. So I'm going to say forward, forward. Then I'm going to say I want you to go to the right, and then go to the right again, and then say backward, backward. And then when you think you have it done, you're going to hit the start button. So I'm going to hit start, and we're going to see what it does. Start. Uh-oh. And it ended right there. Now, I might say, oh, I need to change that so that I can get it back. So I would go over and pick it up. I would put it back. And now I need to change it. But since I picked it up, I need to make sure that it's right with the blue dot. So do you remember how you go to this little thing right here? Go to this. And then I need to find the blue dot, make sure the blue dot is facing me. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, so I know I need to clear over that shelf. I need to bring it back to me. So I might say, okay, move back to me, move back to me. So now I'm going to see if it will work. I'm going to move him over a little bit. And since I touched him, I want to hit this dot again. I need to make sure the blue is still facing me. Okay, so I am ready to hit start. Okay, here we go. Start. And he came right back to me. Now, if he ever starts to crack into the walls and he did something wrong and he's hitting something, then just stop him. Because if I hit start, see how there's a stop button? So if something went wrong, just hit stop. If he's cracking into chairs or going the wrong way, just hit stop. And then go pick him up, move him back, and then remember that you'd have to hit this little green button and make sure the blue light is facing you again. Now later we might do some other things. We might do things where I teach you how to do the joystick, or we might do some of the different games. But for right now, we're just going to learn how to do blocks. And we're not going to just drive him around like a control car. This is joystick, where we just drive him around, but we're not going to do this yet. We might do some other things with him when we do joystick, but for now, this is how you do blocks.